All right, ready to start second quarter of play here. We got a substitution here as Daniela Mayo checks into the game, as does number 15, Maya Hopkins, for Bruton Parker. So a little bit of a different look here from Bruton Parker. Maybe they can provide a little more resistance defensively after Georgetown closed that quarter.
Well, probably trying to get some ball handlers on the floor to attack this press that Georgetown is locked in.
The ball across the timeline, sends it back up. Now left wing, that three, banked in and good. So Duckworth closes the gap to 2.
It's a turnover by Georgetown.
9:23 to go. Opening, or rather second quarter. We'll get with it eventually. Working right wing now. Hopkins had it. So I think you're right. She's got another ball handler in there. That three spun all the way out. And it was a good look.
It was. And that one went as far down as one can possibly go without actually going in.
That ball swings into the right corner. Duckworth pulls that three, won't go. Rebound coming the other way by Stapleton. And pull-up jumper mid-range won't go off the hand of Michaela Kennedy.
Good hustle by Omar. She tries to run it down, but steps on the line when she was trying to save it back in.
Inbound comes to Maya Hopkins. Now over to the left wing, Kiara Williams. Back over to Hopkins. Hopkins puts it on the deck. And nice lead pass to Joy Hadley.
Good lead pass. When the defender comes up to get the penetration, she just lobs it over for an easy bucket.
Kiara Williams with the rebound. Williams is a very versatile player. She can go down low. She can bring it back up top. She can handle it. You can already see her value to this team. And one right there.
Fouls on Alexis Stapleton. That will be her first. Kiara Williams at the free throw line to attempt to complete the and one. And she does. Bowling bringing it up for the Tigers from Georgetown. Over to Lauren Boblet, back up top to Eisen. Eisen to Stapleton, still top of the key. Kennedy now with the ball. She's looking to make her move, gets into the lane, kicks it out. It's knocked out by Kiara Williams.
So 8 to shoot now, 7:59 to go in the quarter. Georgetown down 3. Inbound will come out of the corner, and that is Olivia Bowling, throws it back in. Tangle for the ball between Stapleton and Williams. We're going to have an inbound. They're going to call Kiara Williams with the foul there. 24-21, 7:57 to go, second quarter. Inbound will come from Stapleton right next to the scorer's table. That's a fresh 20 for Georgetown. She'll throw the ball in, get it right back. Nearly stolen that time. Quick hands by Daniela Mayo. Working around the face of the basket, kicks it out left wing. That is into the hand now of Lauren Boblet. The attack, 4 to shoot. Free throw line, they're not going to get this one off. Shot clock violation. Good defense by Bruton Parker.
Good strong defense in the half court. Players moving their feet and moving with a purpose defensively. Everyone good communication with what Georgetown was trying to do during that possession.
Maya Hopkins into the front court with it, sends it over right wing, and a foul call. Or no.
Yeah, foul call.
Yep, they'll get it.
It's going to be Boblet.
Boblet called with the hand check there. (24-21), 7:26 to go. Maya Hopkins gets it over top of the key, Kiara Williams. Williams sends it out to Joy Hadley. She'll pull that three, won't go. Rebound coming the other way is Bowling. Bowling runs into resistance from Hopkins, kicks it over, and that ball will go out of bounds. That was Boblet on the attack.
Hadley on the block, so she gets into that category here tonight.
Inbound down on the baseline, kicks it back over, now back up top. There's a three, in and out, off the hand of number 21, Haley Eisen. Hadley grabbed another rebound. She's got 6 points and 5 boards right now. Kiara Williams, 7 points, leads Bruton Parker. Flynn has 7 for Georgetown. Duckworth on the attack, in, feeds, and
Charge.
A foul call. So Duckworth gets popped with this one. That's going to be the first on Duckworth. 6:36 to go, opening half. Kennedy Flynn into the front court with the basketball. She'll work left off a screen. Kick it out into the corner. Can't get a better look. They won't take that or won't drop that one. Duckworth rebounds it. Coming the other way. That's Hopkins. Pushing the tempo. Attacks right side and the scoop. Nice take by Hopkins.
Strong take. Got the defender to turn her back, and then she just takes advantage of it. Good pass up court to Boblet.
And Boblet gets that one to drop and one. So Boblet drops that one in, picks up the contact, and they'll give her the foul call here. That'll be on number 35, Daniela Mayo. So Boblet to the line. 6'1" freshman forward out of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. David, that's a 6'1" freshman who can handle the ball away from the basket that way. And hit a free throw.
Something I'm sure every coach is looking for somebody to have that kind of ability. Is Boblet will now go to the bench, and she'll be replaced by Reagan Williams.
On the floor now for Bruton Parker is Trakira Head, number 21. She checks in. She is a 5'10" junior forward out of Griffin, Georgia. There's a quick way to break the press. Mayo passes it up to Head. She drops it. That's a two. 28-24, 5:50 to go. There's the take at the basket. Bounces off the rim. Mayo with a rebound. Mayo pushes the tempo. Throws it ahead. Kicks it back up top. Kiara Williams now back over to Hopkins. Hopkins almost started walking without the dribble that time. She'll work to her right, go around the screen, back it out. That ball is worked down and the shot missed. And coming the other way is Stapleton after that rebound. Didn't even note for you that Iana Sims checked into the game. She's number 30 for Bruton. That shot drops, make it 28-26, 5:10 to go second quarter. Hopkins throws it to Williams. Now down low to Head. Head back up to Mayo. Mayo back to Williams. Williams puts it on the deck, works right, now kicks it back over to Hopkins. She'll reset, 10 to shoot. Hopkins sends it into the right corner. That's a three from Mayo, won't go. Rebound coming the other way. That looks like Flynn, and it is. Flynn pushes it all the way in, kisses it off the glass, and ties the game at 28-all with 4:37 to go.
You see that, and you see the speed of Flynn to be able to beat that press by herself and get up end it with an easy layup.
Hopkins sends it to Head, pulls that three, won't go. Rebound fought for by Williams. Mayo tips it out, Head's got it. Back out to Hopkins, 18 to shoot. She'll work to her right.
Georgetown back in that 1-2-2 zone.
Throws it down low and can't corral it. Coming out of there was Stapleton. She'll feed it out to Flynn. Back ahead to Stapleton. She'll run, pull that three, won't go. Rebound, Williams coming the other way is Mayo. Throws it ahead, or rather Hopkins to Mayo. Hopkins with it. 22 to shoot, 3:50 to play, second quarter. She works to her right, gets it back over to Head. Head looking for help, into the corner to Williams. Williams puts it on the deck, runs into contact, pulls up that jumper, won't go. Rebound, Flynn. Flynn coming the other way, tie game, 3:35. Throws it up ahead. There's the attack, pulls it back up, loses the ball, and a call. Madison Darnell draws the contact there. They'll put it on number 30 for Bruton Parker. That is Iana Sims. Sims out of Jackson, Mississippi. Couple free throw opportunities there.
Hadley will come back in for Sims. And Georgetown makes a couple of substitutions. One is 0-0, Terry Abram.
Darnell, free throw, good. So 29-28, Georgetown back on top. Into the game comes Cy Mariano to the line with 6 points to her name right now. Go along with 5 rebounds. You want to talk about the rebounding battle? It's a 21-10 advantage on the boards for Bruton Parker, which normally translates to a lead, but 17 first-half turnovers have been the story so far for Bruton Parker.
It has been.
Hadley's first free throw, good. And look, it's when they get it into the half court.
They've been effective.
And they're executing, Yeah,
it's been that press that's been giving them trouble, and they've created a lot of turnovers off of it, and it's led to easy buckets.
Hadley's second free throw's good. She's got 8 points right now. That cuts the lead to 8. Coming the other way is Abram. She'll push it all the way, kick it out into the corner. Hard contact and the offensive foul. Nice job by Hopkins to take that contact, but she's coming up holding her arm. Hopkins. That's one of their more reliable ball handlers, which is important against this press for sure. So Hopkins is going to come out. That'll put Williams back into the game, Kiara Williams. Duckworth will inbound. Duckworth, Mayo, Rainey, Kiara Williams, and Joy Hadley, the 5 for Bruton Parker. Up ahead, Rainey. Duckworth puts it on the deck, works left, looking for help, swings it. Mayo tips it, and Bruton Parker will keep it. Rainey into the corner. Hadley working baseline and contact, and they'll call her for the walk.
Contact was against her own teammate. Ended up making her walk with the basketball.
38.2 to go, 38-30 is your score.
So now 18 first-half turnovers for the Barons from Bruton Parker.
Abrams sends it left wing. There's the attack, pull-up, jumper, good from Michaela Kennedy. People named Kennedy are giving Bruton Parker all sorts of problems. And that throw down to Duckworth. Hadley puts it up and good. Back down to 8, 12 seconds to go in the half. Coming the other way is Terry Abram. She'll attack left, back it out, and a foul call.
It's going to be a moving screen.
So Bruton Parker going to get one more possession here.
Foul on Whitney O'Mara.
One more possession for Bruton Parker. Rainey throws it ahead, and Hadley gets it off. It won't go. 40-32. They got to look at the basket. Again, 18 turnovers for Bruton Parker, but only down to 8, which normally if you think 18 turnovers and a half, this game's probably over with. But because of their rebounding advantage, which is decisive at 21-10, and they've shot at a pretty good clip overall, that's kept them in this game.
It has, and those two numbers are the things that we need to remember going throughout the second half, is that turnover number and the rebounds. So those have been the things that have really stood out. Scoring leaders, Hadley is at 10. Flynn with 14 for Georgetown. Hadley has 5 rebounds. And then Kennedy Flynn, leading rebounder for Georgetown, smallest player on the court with 2.
Absolutely. And so here's the thing. Your 2 trends to watch as we go into break. 18 turnovers for Bruton Parker, 9 for Georgetown, but 22 rebounds for Bruton Parker, 10 for Georgetown. We head to halftime. We'll take it with them back here in about 15 minutes on the Faulkner Sports Network.
O'Mara over the back.
Yeah, O'Mara going to pick up her 3rd. Joy Hadley's got 12 boards now. So Hadley is beyond her average rebound numbers early in the season. Still about 5 points lower than what she normally scores. 60-55 is the score. Well, 60-56 according to Carter Moles' official stats. Ball ahead to Hopkins. Right wing. Mayo throws it over. Turnaround, Hadley no. Tipped alive. Rebound controlled underneath by Boblet. Ison attacks Flynn. Back over. Feeds O'Mara, or not, rather Boblet. Back out to Bowling. Bowling, left hand, no. Hadley snatches that rebound. Clean in the glass again. She's got 13 boards. We go the other way now. Rainey into the front court. Right wing, Hopkins. Gets it back up to Rainey. She works. Back over to Hopkins. Hopkins to Duckworth. Duckworth, right wing. Throws it up to Duckworth. Puts it on the deck. Spins and no call. Deflected by Boblet. Goes out of bounds.
Great help defense by Boblet coming up on the drive. And as soon as she spins, Boblet's right there to knock the ball away.
Michaela Kennedy checks in. Kennedy Flynn comes out. 1 second to catch and shoot here for Bruton Parker. Hadley caught it, shot it, won't go. Almost, though. Nice weapon to have when you got to get a shot off. Left wing, on the deck, Bowling, dumps it. Boblet runs into traffic, no. Gets her own rebound, put back, no. And Duckworth cleared it. Coming the other way. We'll check on the official score here at the next dead ball. Hopkins sends it left wing, Duckworth. Duckworth brings it out and around. Feeds it over to Mayo. Dumps it down to Rainey. Pops that shot up, does Hadley. That's Boblet clears it. Bowling's pushing the issue. Kicks it out to Ison into the corner. That's a 3 from Michaela Kennedy, won't go. Rebound by Mayo. We come the other way. Rainey working with the basketball. We're going to get a timeout by Bruton Parker. We'll take it with them. Faulkner Sports Network. (60-55) is your score. Bruton Parker down, but they got the ball. Hopkins working. Sends it over to Mayo. Mayo left wing, Rainey. Rainey brings it out, sends it up to Hopkins. Into the corner, Duckworth. She will, she did, and it didn't go. Mayo with the rebound. Dribbles it out, feeds Williams. She goes up, left hand, won't go, no call. Ison clears it. And Duckworth called for the reach. Duckworth trying to force a jump ball, picked up that foul call. It's going to be 2 now on Duckworth.
That was a good help defense by Boblet. She came over, knocked the ball out, made that shot a whole lot more difficult than it should have been.
Abram will bring it up the floor. Throw it ahead. Stolen. Williams coming the other way. Throws it ahead to Hopkins. Layup right hand good. And we've got a one-possession ball game. Abram, Stapleton. Trapped on the side, dribbles through it. Sends it up ahead to Ison. She'll kick it out to Abram. Now down to Kennedy. Kennedy back up to Abram. Georgetown will slow it down with 15 to shoot. Kennedy again. Works off the screen. Ison. Ison on the deck to Abram. Abram pulls it up mid-range. No. Rebound goes out of bounds. And now Bruton Parker down 3 with 4:08 to go. Got a chance to get even closer or perhaps even tie it. It's been a remarkable turnaround in the second half for this Bruton Parker team.
It has, and it's all due to the fact that they're being able to hang on to the basketball. Still only 3 turnovers in this half, and we were down to 4 minutes remaining in the ball game.
Rainey gets it over to Hopkins. Back over to Rainey. Thought about it, kicks it down, deflected, knocked out of bounds by Boblet. Inbound will come again from Duckworth underneath the Georgetown basket. Gets it over. Right wing Duckworth. Throws it down low, Mayo. She goes in the deck, left hand won't go. Williams rebound, put back, goes. Cut it to 1 with 3:38 to play. They jump into a press. Hopkins and Rainey at the top of it. Contact, no call, ball thrown away, and it's Bruton Parker basketball.
Now we're kind of seeing the Tides reverse themselves. In that first half, it was Georgetown with that press that gave them fits, and now we're seeing Bruton Parker jump into it, and Georgetown's turning the basketball over.
That's Darnell into the game. So it's Darnell, Bowling, Ison, Stapleton, and Flynn, the 5-4 Georgetown. Rainey to Hopkins and right back again. There's Hopkins again. Right wing Mayo. Back up to Hopkins. That's an on-rotation 3. And Bruton Parker is taking the lead, 62-60. That was a 3 off the hand. Working the other way. Darnell backs it off. So Mayo assisted Hopkins, and Bruton Parker took the lead and now gets a good defensive possession, and Flynn attacks that defense and draws the contact in the call.
Flynn was over on that right wing just screaming for the basketball. Didn't have anybody around her. The time she got it, there was a defender in there. It makes her miss and goes right to the lane where she'll now have the opportunity for 2 free throws.
So Hopkins gets hit with that foul call. She's got 9 points now, by the way. Flynn to the line. She's got 23. Back iron, no good. Kennedy Flynn. Second free throw attempt coming. Flynn thinks about it, sets it, and shoots it. She's got 24 on the night. 62-61, Bruton Parker leads. The way Flynn's been shooting it, her coming out of there with 1 point instead of 2 or 3 is a big win for Bruton Parker.
It is.
Duckworth swings it back up. Good spacing right now for Bruton Parker, playing like they're in control. Mayo down low, Williams had room, couldn't get it to drop. Rebound fought for by Duckworth. That's some hard work on the boards. And she assists Mayo, who drops it in. 64-61, 2:19 to go. That long throw, right wing, Flynn. Flynn in and back out. Throws it down, Ison, back up Bowling. And her baseline pass won't connect. 2:06 to play, and Georgetown looks a little worse for the wear right now.
They do. They look a little rattled almost here in these closing minutes of this ball game, as Bruton Parker has really come on and taken control of everything that's going on here.
Rainey, Hopkins, Mayo. Splits 2 defenders all the way in. Right hand drops it. 66-61. Stapleton works right, throws it right wing. Flynn, no. Rebound, a lot of contact down there. Hopkins and Ison ran into each other. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Georgetown. Bowling to trigger it. Gets it over to Stapleton. Back into the corner to Bowling. Back up top, Stapleton, three, yes. We've got a good one here in time. $1:36 to go in the ball game. Bruton Parker on a 13-6 run here in the fourth quarter. Inbound comes to Rainey. She's telling everybody, I'm good. Get out of here. She'll bring it up the floor. Attacks left and, oh my. I don't know what else Rainey could do on that one. Flynn hit the deck. I don't know if there was any contact. Rainey planted the foot and spun and got hit with a foul call.
There was contact, but I don't know if it was worthy for a call either way. That was, to me, one of those let's play on kind of situations.
Wow, that's a big call with a minute 15 to go. Georgetown a chance to retake the lead. Bowling, left wing Darnell, working against Mayo, dumps it down to Stapleton. That one off right, no good, and another foul. You got to wonder at this point, does Bruton Parker go back to Joy Hadley? And there she goes. 14 points, 13 rebounds for Joy Hadley as she gets ready to check back in. That's on Williams.
And that's going to be 5 for Kiara Williams.
She's done. So Kiara Williams has got 5. Her night is over with 11 points.
And that's a big loss with a minute remaining in this game for Bruton Parker. She's had a fantastic game. She's done a little bit of everything for this team tonight.
Yeah, and it's a big who can really handle the basketball too. And against the press Georgetown wants to set up, that's really an important point of emphasis. All right, so Ison to the line trying to tie it. She'll make the first one. Second one forthcoming from Ison. She's got 4 points right now. Misses it. Rebound, Duckworth. She's starting to add those up. Give her 8 rebounds now. Into the front court comes Rainey. 1 point lead. Bruton Parker does not have to hurry. Mayo off her foot, and they'll call the foul. They'll hit Georgetown with the foul.
Going to give Kennedy Flynn that foul. It's 3 for her.
Yep, Kennedy Flynn picks that one up. Rainey dribbles it out, defended by Flynn. Georgetown trying not to foul him. Rainey all the way in, and another foul call.
It's going to be 2 shots.
I think that'll be Stapleton. We'll see. It is. That's 4 on Stapleton. Free throw coming from Rainey with a 1 point lead. Misses that one. So all of a sudden, that's not too bad of a foul as long as you get a defensive rebound off a second miss here. And Bruton Parker sagging back on D with only Joy Hadley up to rebound. See what Rainey can do here.
It's a big free throw just to make it that one possession game as far as you make Georgetown have to get a bucket.
Missed them both. Hadley, rebound, put back. Yes! Joy Hadley. She's got 16 and 14 now. Thrown up the floor. Darnell's got room to Flynn. Back out. Bowling. Ball fake. Defender got there. Swings it out. Stapleton, 3. No. Rebound, Bruton Parker. And they got a fouler. Bowling had a look with no defender. They cycled it out to their shooter, and she couldn't get it.
There was a couple of Tigers that had an open look that didn't pull probably when they should have, and led to a more difficult 3 than they probably wanted, and they having to foul. And So Bruton Parker, again, it's Rainey back to the free throw line with the opportunity to kind of put this game away.
David, I don't know if you can say enough about the adjustments Bruton Parker made at halftime. It's the team that turned the ball over 18 times in the first half. They've only turned it over 4 times here in the second half, and that really has fueled this comeback.
It has. And when they went to half, you kind of said, you know, you've turned the ball over 18 times, but you're only down 8 points. You still feel pretty good about that situation, knowing that you've been that loose with the basketball and you're still only down under 10. So they took advantage of that opportunity that they were given, and they've stormed back here in the second half.
It's a 16-7 advantage in the fourth quarter, make it 17-7. Georgetown's down 5. They got to go 2 for 1 here and try to come. Six and a half to go in the game. Bruton Parker timeout to advance the basketball. Duckworth, great night she's had. 12 points, 9 boards, 3 assists for her. She'll throw it in. Rainey will draw the foul. Rainey's got 10 points, 4 boards, and 4 assists as she goes to the line. David, let's look at some of these numbers. 49 rebounds for Bruton Parker against 30 for Georgetown. And we talked about it. They held a big rebounding advantage in the first half, but they were unable to get shots off because they couldn't possess the basketball.
When you don't turn the ball over, that rebound advantage means a lot.
Absolutely huge. It's really interesting. Off the top, we talked about Georgetown was a really balanced scoring attack, 1 player in double figures, and Bruton Parker had 3 in double figures. Well, tonight, Bruton Parker's had a little more balance. They've got 4 in double figures right now. Only 2 in double figures for Georgetown. Flynn's really toted the mail for them with 24 points.
And dribble the clock out to end this one.
71-65. Words are hard. I was told there would be no math. 4.9 seconds left in the game. Rebound will come in from Darnell. She throws it in. Flynn one dribble, steps to her left, fires that shot, won't go. Hey, guess who?